I'm not feeling well. What's the matter?
Yes, you're pale, sweetheart.
Palish, certainly.
I feel nauseous.
Nauseous? I have some Moxilon. No, Coke. Coke's very good.
I'll be alright, no.
I'll walk around, take a few steps.
Small sips.
Yes, Sergey. Oh, all right. Yes, it's fine. Okay, ask Sergey to call me back. Ask him to call me back right away. Yeah, all right. No, is it good Coke? I just thought that was good for diarrhea.
Not only for that. Feeling better?
Better. Look, Veronica, if we want to reprimand our child, we'll do it in our own way without having to account to anybody.
Absolutely.
What do you mean, absolutely, Michael?
Well, it's their child. They can do what they like. It's their prerogative.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I don't think it's their prerogative.
Really? Explain. Yes, it's Sergey. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, as long as there aren't any statements from the victims. No, I don't want any victims. No, I don't want you being quoted alongside victims. Yes, a blanket denial, and if necessary, attack the newspaper. Yeah, all right, fine.
I think I'm going to throw up.
No, you're not going to throw up.
Yes, I am.
Do you want to go to the lavatory?
No one's forcing you to stay.
No one's forcing him to stay.
I feel dizzy.
Well, stare at a fixed point. Just stare at a fixed point, Waffle.
Give us some Moxilon.
Well, don't suppose it could be the Claffle tea you gave us.
It was made yesterday.
Oh, just calm down, Woof.
Please, why get so worked up about nothing?
According to my husband, everything to do with the household is on in my department.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, and I understand why. It's deathly or down deathly.
It's so deathly. Why have children in the first place?
Perhaps Ferdinand senses your lack of interest.
Oh, go on, fetch a bone! Oh, Annette, this is ridiculous. You should have stayed in the lavatory.
Oh, your suit's definitely copped it.
It couldn't possibly be.
It's not the clarity, this is nerves, it's pure nerves.
Oh, where is the bathroom?
Oh my god. My goshka.
Go and get some Moxilon.
No, it's not getting down!
Where is the bathroom?
It's nerves. It's a panic attack. You're a mum, Annette, whether you want to be or not. I understand why you feel so desperate. What I always say is, you can't control the things that control you. With me, it's the cervical vertebrae. The vertebrae seizes up.
What are we going to do about the koshka?
Well, I would spray it with Mr. Clean. The problem is how to dry it. That, or we could sponge it down and put a bit of perfume on it.
Perfume?
Yes, use my chorus, I never wear it.
What, Michael?
Could run it under the hairdryer and flatten it out onto a pile of other books. Or iron it like they do with banknotes.
Oh, God.
I'll buy you another one.
God, went out of print years ago.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't worry, Ronnie, I'll salvage it.
Right. It's a reprint from the 54 London exhibition. It's more than 20 years old.
Go and get the hairdryer and the chorus, it's in the towel cupboard.
Her husband's in the bathroom.
Well, he's not stark naked, is he? There, that's the worst of it. The people of the tundra still needs a bit of a wipe. I'll be back.
What?
Where's the hairdryer?
He'll bring it when he's finished with it.
We'll wait because we'll put the chorus on last thing.
Can I use the bathroom as well? Look, I cannot tell you how sorry I am.
What a nightmare. It's horrible.
Tell you what, I don't think I can put up with him much longer.
She's dreadful too.
Not as bad,
Phony.
less irritating.
They're both dreadful. Oh, why do you keep siding with them.
I don't keep siding with them. What are you talking about?
Yes, you do. You keep vacillating. Playing both ends against the middle.
Oh, not at all.
Going on about your triumphs as a gang leader. Telling them free to do whatever they want with their child. Michael, when your child is a public menace, it's the public's responsibility, not just yours.
Put some on the people of the tundra.
Can't believe you ruined my books.
And the fajita.
It's disgusting.
I was pushing it a bit with the shithouse systems.
You were brilliant.
Good answers, don't you think?
Brilliant. The warehousing was brilliant.
What an arsehole. And what did you call her?
Woof woof.
That's right, woof woof.
That's right, I called her Woof Woof.
I am so sorry. It's so easy to make fun of other people's nicknames. How's this? Far worse, isn't it? Tell him, Michael.
Were you wanting the hairdryer?
Thank you.
Thank you. We call each other Darjeeling. Like the tea. Smooth them out, smooth them out.
So how's the poor dear feeling? Better?
Better.
I can't believe the way I acted. I'm ashamed of myself.
Not at all.
Stretch them out properly.
Oh, you're going to tear it.
He's right, Michael, going to tear it. It's dry. You know, objects can become ridiculously important to you, and half the time you can't remember why.
Ah, good as new. So, where does woof woof come from?
How much is that doggy in the window?
Ah, I know it. The one with the waggly tail.
Woof woof.
Comes from our honeymoon in India. Idiotic, really.
Shall I go see how she's doing?
Off you go, Darjeeling.
Annette, you're feeling better?
I think so.
If you're not sure, just stay away from the coffee table.
I left a towel in the bath. I wasn't sure to put it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Everything's great. Everything's in order.
Annette, the way I acted, it was so bad of me.
No, it's fine.
I just kept going on like a Koshka, I didn't pay notice to you.
Really, Veronica, it's fine. Look, something occurred to me in the bathroom.
Yes?
Look, perhaps we skated a little too hastily over here. I mean, what I mean is...
Go on, Annette, say it.
An insult is also a kind of assault.
Well, of course it is.
Well, that depends, Michael.
Yes, that depends.
Ferdinand never shows any signs of violence. Wouldn't have done anything without a reason.
You got called the grass. Oh, sorry. Yes, Sergey. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, fine. I've already told you, Sergey. That's fine. That's fine to put that there. Yes, all right. Yeah, I'll call you back. Yeah, all right. Look, if anyone calls me a grass, I'm liable to get annoyed.
Unless it's true.
What did you say?
Well, suppose it's justified.
So my son is a grass?
No, I was joking.
Well, yours is too. That's how it's going to be.
What do you mean ours is too?
He did identify Ferdinand.
Because we insisted.
Michael, it's completely beside the point.
Whether you insisted or not, he gave the name.
Annette.
Annette what? You think my son is a grass?
No, I don't think anything.
Well, if you don't think anything, don't say anything. Stop making these insinuations.
Let's stay calm, Annette. Michael and I are trying to be reasonable and moderate.
Not that moderate.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
Moderate on the surface.
Right, I really do have to go off.
Go on, be a coward.
And then right now, I'm risking my most important client's responsible parent routine.
Extraordinary thing to say. My son's lost 2 teeth. 2 incisors.
Yes, I think we all got that. You know, we'll give him new ones. Better ones. It's not as if he's burst an eardrum.
You're making a mistake not to take into account the origin of the problem.
What origin? There's an 11-year-old child who doesn't want to stick!
Armed with a stick!
We withdrew that word.
You withdrew it because we objected to it.
We withdrew it without any protest.
A word deliberately designed to rule out error or clumsiness, to rule out childhood.
I can't take them with this tone of voice.
You and I had trouble seeing eye to eye from the start.
There is nothing more detestable than to be attacked for something you yourself consider a mistake. The word arm was inappropriate, so we changed it. But in particular, the strict definition of the word its use is far from inaccurate.
Ferdinand was insulted and he reacted. I defend myself, especially if I find myself alone, confronted by a gang.
Puking seems to have perked you up.
Any idea how crude that sounds?
Look, we're people of goodwill, all 4 of us, I'm sure. Why let these irritants, these pointless aggravations push us over the edge?
Enough! Let's stop beating about the bush. If all we are is moderate on the surface, let's forget it, shall we?
No, I refuse to allow myself to slip down that slope.
What slope?
The deplorable slope these two little bastards have purchased on. There, I've said it.
I'm not quite sure Ronnie has the same outlook.
Veronica.
Sorry.
So what? Bruno's a little bastard now, is he? Poor child, that's the last straw.
Right, well, I really do have to leave you.
Me too.
Come on, guy, give up.
Hello? Mum? No, we're with friends, but tell me anyway. Yes, do what the doctor wants you to do. Antril, hang on a minute, Mum, wait a minute. Antril's your crap, isn't it? My mother's taking it.
Thousands of people take it.
You stop taking that stuff right now, do you hear me, Mum? Immediately. Well, tell Dr. Perello I'm forbidding you to take it. Luminous, that's completely ridiculous. All right, I'll call you back. Bye. She's hired Luminous crutches so she doesn't get knocked down by a truck. As if someone in her condition is going to be strolling down the motorway in the middle of the night. They're giving her Antril because of her blood pressure.
If she takes it and stays normal, I'll call to a witness. Don't have a scarf.
I don't appreciate your cynicism. If my mother displays the most minor symptoms, I'll be initiating a class action.
That'll happen anyway.
I should hope so.
Goodbye, Mr. and Mrs. Fallon.
Behaving well gets you nowhere. Courtesy weakens you and undermines you.
Go on, go. But can I just say one thing? Having met you two, it's pretty clear that for what's-his-name Ferdinand, there are mitigating circumstances.
It's when you murdered that hamster.
Murdered.
Yes.
I murdered the hamster.
Yes, you've done your best to make us feel bad, but your verdict went straight out that window once you decided to become a killer.
I absolutely did not murder the hamster.
Worse, you left it shivering in a hostile environment. The hamster was bound to be eaten by a dog or rats.
That's true. That is true.
What do you mean that's true?
What do you expect me to say, Michael? It's appalling what must happen to that creature.
I thought the hamster would be happy to be liberated. I thought it was going to go off running down the street, jumping for joy.
It didn't.
You abandoned it.
I can't touch those things, for fuck's sake, Ronnie. You know very well I'm incapable of touching that whole species.
He has a phobia of rodents.
That's right, I'm afraid of rodents. I'm terrified of snakes. Anything close to the ground I have absolutely no rapport with, so that's the end of it.
And you? Why didn't you go out and look for it?
Michael didn't tell us, the children till the following morning. Immediately I went out on the street, I went down to the cellar, I couldn't find him anywhere.
Ronnie, I find it intolerable to be put in the dock of this whole hamster saga that you've seen fit to reveal. It's a personal matter which is nobody else's business and which has nothing to do with the present situation. And I find it incomprehensible to be able to kill it in my own home.
What's your home got to do with it?
Oh, my home! The doors of which I've opened. The doors of which I've opened wide in the spirit of reconciliation to people who want to be grateful to me for it.
You know, Michael, it's wonderful the way you keep patting yourself on the back.
Don't you feel any guilt?
I feel no guilt whatsoever. I've always found that creature repulsive. I'm ecstatic it's gone.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous? Have you gone crazy as well? There's some bashes up Bruno and I get shat on because of a hamster.
They're badly with that hamster, you can't deny it.
Fuck the hamster!
You can't tell that to your daughter this evening.
Oh, bring her on. I'm not prepared to let myself be told how to behave like some 9-year-old bruiser.
100% behind you there.
What about Bruno?
What about Bruno?
Is he upset?
If you ask me, Bruno has other problems.
Less attached to Nibbles.
Grotesque name as well.
Well, if you don't feel any guilt, why do you expect our son to feel any?
Listen, I've had it up to here with these idiotic discussions. We tried to be nice. We bought tulips. My wife passed me off as a lefty. But to tell you the truth, I don't think I can put up with this much longer. I'm fundamentally uncouth.
Aren't we all?
No, we're not all fundamentally uncouth.
Not you, obviously.
No, not me, thank the Lord.
No, not you, Darjeeling. You're a fully evolved woman. You're skid resistant.
Why are you attacking me?
I'm not attacking you, quite the opposite.
Yes, you are, you know you are.
You organise this little get-together. I just let myself be recruited.
You let yourself be recruited.
Yes.
That's detestable.
It's detestable. You stand up for civilization. It's completely to your credit.
You're right. I'm standing up for civilization. We're lucky there are people prepared to do that. You think being fundamentally uncouth is a better idea?
Oh, come on now.
Is it right to be attacked for not being fundamentally uncouth?
No one's saying that. No one's attacking you.
Yes, they are!
No, you're not.
What do you expect us to do? Not speak to each other, file insurance claims?
Stop it, Ronnie.
Stop what?
You've got things out of proportion.
I don't give a shit. You force yourself to rise above petty-mindedness and you're left all humiliated on your own.
Yes, let them prove it. Let them prove it. They're fine. Yeah, but if you ask me, it's best not to answer at all.
We're always on our own, everywhere.
No, Maurice,
Who'd
I've
like
already
a drop of
told
rum?
you. Maurice, I have already told you. I'm in a business meeting. I'll call you back.
That's it. And they're doing with someone who's totally negative.
Who's negative?
I am.
We should have never had this meeting. It's the worst idea.
I told you.
You told me.
Yes.
You told me we should have never had this meeting.
I didn't think it was a very good idea.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
You told me it wasn't a good idea.
Think so.
You think so?
I wouldn't mind a little drop.
Didn't you have to go?
Got to manage a small glass now we've gone this far.
You look me in the eye, Michael. Tell me we're in complete agreement about this.
Veronica, calm down. This is pointless.
Who came downstairs and saw the clapper and said, "Oh, let's do some of the clapper for the reels"? Who said that?
That's nice.
Don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about any of that.
You know what? Who saw the tulips? Who said, "Oh, you know what? We should refill the tulips." I said it's a shame they're finished, or you should run out of Mountain Dominair at the crack of dawn.
At the
Don't
last
have
few...
to up to this state like it's crazy.
The tulips were his idea, completely his idea. Are we allowed a drink?
Yes, Veronica would like one too. And by the way, it's quite funny. Someone said it from John Wayne and Spartacus. You can't even pick up a mouse.
Will you shut up about the hamster? Shut up!
What about a glass for her?
I don't think she needs any.
Give me a drink, Michael.
No. Michael, no!
What's the matter with you, Michael?
Fine, take it. Drink, drink, who
Oh,
cares?
is alcohol bad for you?
It's wonderful.
Right, well, I don't know.
Look, sir. Alan. Well, it is actually soulmates, you and I, but you see, I've been living with a man who feels that life is second rate. Very difficult living with someone who can't deal with change and doesn't work up any enthusiasm about anything.
They don't give a fuck! They don't give a fuck about any of this!
Just believe in the hope for improvement, don't you?
These are the last people you should be telling this to!
I'm not talking to my life, for fuck's sake!
Oh, who the fuck is that now? Yes! Mum! I told you we're busy. He's fine. I say he's fine. He's lost 2 teeth, but he's fine. Yes, he's in pain. He's in pain, but it'll pass. Look, we're busy. I'll call you back.
You're still in pain?
No.
So why worry your mother?
He was just to worry her.
Right, Ronnie, what is it with this psychodrama?
Veronica, are we ever interested in anything but ourselves? I mean, of course we don't like to believe in the possibility of improvement, of which we could be the architect and be in no way self-serving. But does such a thing exist? You know, some people drag their feet, it's their strategy. Others refuse to acknowledge the passing of time and drive themselves demented. You know, what difference does it make? People struggle until they're dead. You know, education, the miseries of the world. You're writing a book about Darfur. Fine, I can understand you saying to yourself, I'm going to choose a massacre and I'm going to write about it. What else does history consist of? You do what you can to save yourself.
I'm not writing the book to save myself. You haven't read it. You know what it's about.
Makes no difference.
Children consume and fracture our lives. Children drag us towards disaster. It's unavoidable. When you see those couples casting off into the sea of matrimony, you think to yourself, they have no idea. Poor things, they have no idea. They're happy. No one ever tells you anything when you start out. I have an old school pal who's just about to have a child with his new girlfriend. I said to him, a child at this age? Are you insane? The 10 or a dozen good years that we have left before we get cancer or a stroke, and you're going to bugger that up with some little brat?
You don't really believe what you're saying.
Oh, he does.
Worse.
You're demeaning yourself, Michael.
Oh, is that right?
Veronica, stop crying. Don't see encourages him.
Oh, help yourself. Help yourself. Exceptional, isn't it?
Exceptional.
Kurdish shop, 15 years old, straight from Santa Rosa. Could I offer you a cigar?
No, no cigars.
Oh, pity.
You don't intending to smoke a cigar, Alan.
I should do what I like, Ned. If I feel like accepting a cigar, I should accept a cigar. And if I'm not smoking, it's because I don't want to upset Veronica, who's already completely lost it. Oh, she's right, stop snivelling. When a woman cries, it immediately provokes a man to the worst excesses. Added to it, I'm sorry to say, Michael's point is entirely sound. Yes, Sergey. All right, yes, put Paris, the date, and the exact time.
Obscene.
Yeah, whatever time you send it, it has to look piping hot straight out of the oven. Yes, not we're surprised, we condemn. Surprised is feeble.
This goes on from morning to night. From morning to night, he is glued to that cell phone. That cell phone makes mincemeat of our lives.
Just a minute. Annette, this is very important.
Of course it's important. Anything happening anywhere else is more important.
Yes, not procedure, maneuver. A maneuver time 2 weeks before the annual accounts.
And streets, a dinner, he doesn't care what.
A paper in inverted commas. I've already told you. A paper in inverted commas.
Oh, I give up with him. I think I'm going to be sick again.
Where's the basin?
Yes, fine, all right. Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, okay.
She's going to get sick again.
What is the matter with you? What is the matter with you?
Touched by your concern.
It's upsetting me.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Listen, Annette, let's not start now. Just because they're quarrelling, just because their marriage is fucked, doesn't mean we have to compete.
What right do you say our marriage is fucked? Who gave you permission?
Yes, they just read it to me. Maurice. Yeah, all right, fine. Yes, I'll call you back. It wasn't me who said it, it was Francis.
Michael,
Sorry.
I forbid you stand in any judgment over our relationship.
But don't stand in judgment over my son.
It's completely different. What's unclouded ours?
Oh, they're young, they're kids. Kids have always given each other a good drubbing during break. It's a law of life.
It's not.
Yes, it is. You know, you have to go through a kind of apprenticeship before violence gives way to what's right. Let me remind you, Veronica, originally might was right.
Possibly in prehistoric times, wasn't our society?
Our society. Please explain society.
You're exhausting me. These conversations are exhausting.
You see, Veronica, I believe in the god of Carnage. He has ruled uninterruptedly since the dawn of time. You're interested in Africa, aren't you? Oh, feeling bad?
Don't worry about me.
I am worried.
Everything's fine.
No, as a matter of fact, Veronica, I just got back from the Congo. You know, over there, little boys are taught to kill when they're 8 years old. Children forced to kill hundreds of people with a machete, or a Kalashnikov, or a 12.7, or a grenade launcher. Do you understand that when my son picks up a bamboo rod and hits your son in the face and breaks his tooth, or even two in Aspirin Dunham Gardens, I'm likely to be less disposed than you are to horror and indignation.
You're wrong.
12.7.
Yes, that's right, 12.7.
You're right.
Perfect.
What is the matter with you? What is the matter with her?
Lyle is nothing.
You don't think I know about Africa's martyrdom? I've been steeped in it for months.
I don't doubt that. Anyway, the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court actually opened an inquiry about Darfur.
I know about that.
Oh, don't get us started on that.
You know, I'm starting to like you.
I don't like you.
She's a supporter of peace and stability in the world.
Shut up, Michael!
You sure about that?
No, what's the matter? I'll do it good.
We're living in France. We're living in Kinshasa. We're living in America, France by the principles of Western society. And I'm proud to be a member of Aspen Dunn Gardens.
Beating up your husband is one of those principles, is it?
Michael, she threw herself at you in such a frenzy. I'd be rather touched.
Do it again in a minute.
He's making fun of you, you do realise
Oh,
that.
shit.
Oh, I'm not making fun. On the contrary. You know, morality decrees we should control our impulses. But sometimes it's better not to control them. I mean, you don't want to be singing Ave Maria while you're fucking, do you? You know, that rum really is terrific.
Exception, isn't it? Sure you don't want a cigar?
Please.
12.7.
Yes, 12.7.
Why can't you just say gun?
Because you don't just say gun. 12.7 is correct.
Who's this you?
That is enough, Annette. That is enough.
The great warriors like my husband, you have to give them some leeway. I mean, they have a trouble working up an interest in local events.
I don't get that. Why not help topics when they're on your doorstep?
Oh, Ronnie, do stop shoving these thoughts of the day down our throats.
I'm going to kill him.
No, yes, take out regrettable and put crude. Yes, a crude attempt to. Yes, that's right. All right.
You know, if this is becoming unbearable, she was right.
Yeah. Otherwise, he approves the rest? Yeah, fine. All right. Yes, Sergey. Oh, yes, all right, fine. No, absolutely not. Let me remind you, Sergey. No, let me remind you. The shareholders won't give a fuck. Sergey, the shareholder is king.
Fucking fire! Stay there!
Annette, what the fuck?
Well done!
Oh my God!
Are you completely insane?
Oh, where's the hairdryer? Where's the hairdryer?
You need locking up, love. Oh, this is incomprehensible. I had everything in there.
Really? I just don't understand you. That was completely irresponsible.
Oh, everything was on there my whole life. Oh, for God's sake.
Hang on, we might be able to fix it.
No chance, mate. It's fucked. It's fucked, and they think it's funny.
We'll take out the battery and the SIM card. Can you open it?
Oh, no clue. I've only just got it.
Oh, let me see. There we are. And you, Veronica, you at least could have the manners not to laugh at all of this.
My husband has spent his entire afternoon blow drying.
Oh, this could take a while. Do you want to use our phone? Well, I really just do have to say...
Yes, what is it you have to say, Michael?
No, I really can't think what to say.